Well, um, I had a rough night last night. So many thoughts, random. Just couldn't really sleep too good and everything. So I just started mulling over all the contributions that I've contributed to Louisiana, and I decided to just document them for my kids and so forth. So whenever I first came down here in '92 in New Orleans, I worked for this guy, Greengrass, and I got to apply chemicals and fertilizer, insecticides, pesticides to the yard of Governor Tarvers. Out in Mandeville. I thought that was a real honor, just as far as politics and everything, and Edwards and Tarver and stuff like that. So in '92, I worked for Bayou State Security and Bears Security, doing security on the Canal Bus Terminal, where I ended up seeing this guy get shot. There was a group of kids out. I think it was like Bienville or Iberville or something like that. And there was a group of kids and they were playing basketball on this pull-out uh, rim. And I just saw two vehicles pass. One was like uh, it's like a 98 or something. It was a big vehicle, maybe like a Cadillac. And the other one was a Suzuki Sidekick. So the first vehicle passed and pow, 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 shot in the air. As the second vehicle basically watched as they scattered and pinpointed this one dude. I want to say there was like at least 8 kids out there or 8 people out there playing basketball, and they all scattered. And the aftermath, there was just only one person that was laying on the ground, which I was just like, wow. I was the precision, you know. I called 911 and I didn't follow up on to see if the dude lived or anything, but that made a huge impact to me, just the mentality, still black on black, crimes here. And then I started as a laborer with MCC of New Orleans at UNO. My ex-wife was attending there. We got an apartment, a married apartment, and her uncle used to work for him. So I kind of went down and applied and got a job to help him. So went on to do Suno's boilers unit as well as 2 lanes. Basically, I was a plumber's helper, a laborer, a pipe fitter in a sense. They found out, well, I got on the torch and everything, so I cut up pipe real good, and they just let me do whatever I could do because they weren't only paying me like eight, I don't know, but they was paying me labor wages. But being a union company, local 60, the apprentice were making so much more, so that I'd imagine they were making so much bank off of me. Not no killing, but they was making a substantial profit off of paying me labor wages, and I'm doing apprentice type work. At Tulane, a guy was flown in to show me how to insulate the steam pipes with an epoxy fiberglass material. Stayed with him one day. They told me about the price. It was crazy. It was nice too, but I learned how to do it, and I had to go down the rest of the steam pipe at Tulane and apply this material to it in order to insulate it and protect it. I went on to be on the IMAX theater for the aquariums, um, did the Mark Morial Convention Center, Tulane Research. I did the medical gas. I like that. That was nice. Tulane Clinic, we did that. Tulane Garage, me and a plumber was working Tulane Garage and Courtyard Marriott, and we it was just him and I. He was the plumber, I was the helper, and for the most part, he used to send me over, and I just do a lot of things on my own. From there, went to Bally's Casino. We did Bally's Casino. We did Harris Temporary Casino and the Canal location. At the Canal location, I got to go into the underground highway that was being built. It was supposed to be a tunnel that was going to go under the Mississippi River, and it was just amazing that a lot of New Orleans people really didn't know about it. And I was privileged to go down there into that tunnel and get to see it. Okay, I got to go into the Underground Highway they were building to go under the Mississippi. East Jeff expansion I did. We did the MRI building out there. We did some other updated equipment and stuff like that, installation. And then I did West Jeff Medical. We did Children's Hospital. We did New Orleans Airport, where I was a pipe fitter. And, we did variable frequency AC installation. Uh, that was awesome, lovely. I did the Martin Luther King Elementary out by Jackson Barracks. And then, yeah, I helped the plumber install the ground floor plumbing for Courtyard Marriott, and I connected the water main. I remember they had this little saw that I had to cut this pipe, and that was always precision. That was always good. And then I connected it with the connectors, and then I got to turn the water main on and build up pressure to make sure there was no leaks and so forth. That was just awesome. And also, I got the signs at the New Orleans Regional Airport changed from a no parking, from no stopping. No, it was no parking at the time to no stopping, because I remember going up there and I was picking up my stepson from a flight from Seattle. He was returning from the summer with his dad, and we had like a party at the house, me and Danielle, and we went to go pick him up. She went inside. I was just waiting outside, me, Mook, and somebody else. So the cop was harassing me, black cop, black dude. You know, he comes to the car. You gotta leave. You gotta move. You gotta move. I had already worked there, so I kind of understood the procedure. So I went, I circled around, came back, you know. So then he come back and he started being an asshole to me. He asked me to see my license and registration. I said no. I was like, because you don't have probable cause. Because first off, you don't understand the law that says no parking. I'm in my vehicle with my vehicle running. So the law states such and such about parking, you know. So he got heated. He started ticking my freaking license plate off, so forth. So white cops came. What's going on? So took out my insurance, took out my registration. I showed the white cop just to, hey, I got this together, but your officer here is getting out of pocket, messing with my personal vehicle, because he's trying to say that I'm parked, you know, whereas the law states such and such. So I noticed, you know, recently I went up there or whatever, and the signs were changed to no stopping, you know. So gotta learn the laws, learn interpretations. Then I did 10 years in the Louisiana Army National Guard, and it was in recognition of the Guard being the first militia for America, and other branches of the service derived from the Army, Air Force, Navy, you know. So that was just in recognition. And my main thing, my main focus was to put my state first. So that's some contributions here that I'm trying to make changes to Louisiana, because everybody left. You know, that's influential and so forth. So I had to stay.